Now, bringing you the very best in New Hampshire-based local music on IPMNation.com and 100.1 The Planet, this is Local Outbreak.
In your wildest dreams you could never imagine, in your craziest thoughts you could never conceive. One heart, one mind, one soul, one voice, one truth, one goal, one choice. Come on, people, come on. People, come on. People, let's get this started. Come on. People, come on. People, come on. People, let's get this started right now. Let your doubts and fears be cast aside. Together we are strong and we'll survive. One heart, one mind, one soul, one voice, one truth, one goal, one choice. Come on, people, come on. People, come on. People, let's get this started. Come on, people, come on. People, come on. People, let's get this started. What we do together, just wait and see. All you have to do is
And the song we just heard, that is called People Come On, and we've got KtK, also known as Kevin Kierstead, here with us in studio. Welcome, Kevin.
Hey, guys. Thanks for having me.
I love that song. I love everything about it. I love the solo. I love your voice, and I love the whole vibe. Everything about that is amazing.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Very happy to play that this morning and excited to talk to you. You came to us through Eric from Jamdemic.
Jamdemic, one of my best buddies these days.
Yeah.
They're really on top of things, on top of their game. They're a hot band.
Yeah.
I run sound for them.
Okay.
And Eric said Matt Connaughton has some spots. And so I'm new and I have all my material ready. I'm just getting started in this local area. But Eric sent me over here and I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, well, we're glad to have you. I love what you're doing. What can you tell us about that song, by the way?
So that particular song was inspired. It has a couple of roots. The ascending rhythm line came when I bought my Yamaha Transacoustic, which is an acoustic guitar that has chorus and reverb built into it.
Okay.
My boss at work brought one in 2 years prior and played it for me, and I was absolutely amazed.
Yeah.
And over the course of, I wanted one, but I really didn't buy things too much. I didn't buy new instruments or things like that, and I really wasn't doing my own music, just a little bit here and there. But I sold all kinds of little things on Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace and saved $800 and bought my first brand new instrument.
Yeah.
in my late 50s.
Yeah.
Yamaha Transacoustic guitar. And once I got it, I picked it up and played it every single day.
Okay.
So the rising line in that, come on, people, come on, the guitar rises in there, and it was born out of that.
Okay.
People, come on. But it's really a song about revolution and joining together and the power of unity.
Yeah.
And it was inspired by, there was an Iranian woman who was shot and killed for protesting. And shortly afterwards, all the Iranian women started coming out into the streets and protesting.
Yep.
And I really don't remember what happened with all of that, but it really inspired, it showed me the power of what they were starting to do.
Yes.
And even though they were against all odds and they really didn't have much of a chance, what they could do together made a difference and made an impact. So that song speaks to the power of unity. One heart, one voice, one mind.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Where did you record that?
So all these songs were recorded at, shout out to Zach KtK, Wild Feather Recording Studios in Nashville, Tennessee.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So last October, it's been a year now. These songs haven't existed until a year ago. I started recording all these, and I just got the master that you played 2 weeks ago.
Okay. Wow.
So I went down, I did 14 songs down there.
Yeah.
And that was one of the first ones.
Yeah.
So it's a magical place. It's just a little small place.
Yeah.
Much like the radio station and all the studios down there, all just small old houses converted and all vintage equipment. And I walked into that place and I had my dream of recording all my life.
Yeah.
And I walked in there. I said, I'm not here because I think I have something that's going to sell a jillion or anything like that. I'm here because I don't want them playing crap at my funeral.
Right.
I have all these songs. I have basement recordings. They're just not good. I have old live recordings from old bands, and some things not recorded.
Yeah.
And People Come On was a basement recording. A lot of the elements of it, like the beginning whisper, come on, come on, was developed in the basement over time.
Oh, no kidding.
Some of those things came together.
Yeah.
But you just walk in the studio there, and the studio pros are worth every penny. They seem to know what you're thinking. I just lay down my dummy track with my transacoustic, and they take it all to the next level.
No kidding.
And then I get to sing on top of it. I got to play bass on all those too. Lucky me.
Yeah.
It was only taken out of my hand at one point for someone who could do a little better.
Really? Yeah. Oh, that's funny. Yeah. So you recorded how many? 15?
I did 14 songs
14,
in the studio. I have 15 tracks for you later.
Okay.
One of them is from 1992. I recorded at Ryan's Songs in Pepperell.
Wow.
And it had to be remastered. So
yeah,
I've had the opportunity to record a couple times over my life, just that really well that one time in 92, and now here at Wild Feather.
Okay.
So Wild Feather, Zach KtK, he's a complete pro.
Yeah.
All the magic is the producer. The people are good, the musicians,
of
they're
course,
top notch.
Yeah.
The producer who tells you, no, don't do that here. Do that there, a little less. Think about that baby you're singing to.
Yep.
He was really an inspiration, and he sent me in the right direction. So
that's excellent. Yeah.
It had been tougher showing up with a whole band of people.
Oh, yeah.
So it was fun to just be the only person. And I went with his input a lot of times over mine. I don't care later on that we might play. I'm not sure. There's a part where he cut out a little talking part that I do live. Every time I do open mic, everyone gets a chuckle when I do live because I do an implied rhyme with a bad word.
Okay.
But I never say it. But he said, this song will hit the radio. You can't leave that in there. They don't want that stuff in there.
Yeah.
So he was really conscious of what could happen. He was aware of what could happen in my music, and he was really helpful. So.
Yeah. Was that intimidating at all, going to Nashville and doing all that? Or because we've had a lot of artists on the show, a lot of guests over the years who've done that. And I hear, some people say, oh, no, I felt really comfortable and, I knew exactly where I was going and everything. And other artists will tell me, other guests have said, it was kind of Nashville. That's kind of a big deal going there. It was a little scary. Like, how did you feel going there and doing this?
So this relationship was cultivated over a number of years through Facebook friends and through connections.
Oh, that helps. Yeah.
And so sent a few things to Zach over the years, and you get mixed reactions.
Yeah.
But then I sent him Round Up the Vote, which I did in the basement, barbershop quartet. It was me, myself, and I, all me, except for Tom from the Milk Crates came over and played piano for me.
Okay.
But I sent that to Zach, and he said, wow, that's a cute little thing. You need that mastered.
Yeah.
And he offered to do it cheaply.
Yeah.
And so I sent him, I was a fool. I sent him my mess of tracks from the basement. I sent him 43 different tracks.
Yeah.
For maybe 8 different elements.
Yeah.
But he cleaned it up and made it real nice. And after that point, I said, can you listen to the rest of my stuff? And put them into folders. And I let him listen to 20 odd songs, maybe old live band recordings. Some just me doing it by myself, and some basement recordings.
Yeah.
But, I said, put them in hits and shelf,
Yeah.
And he put most of them in hits.
Nice.
And so I found myself with some money to do some stuff, and I scheduled my time for October to go down there.
Mm-hmm.
And we picked 8 of them the first time.
Yeah.
And did those in a week. I stayed down there a whole week.
Yeah.
Yep.
Excellent.
So
wow.
it was one of the funnest times.
Yeah.
In the studio, magical place.
Yeah. Yeah.
And when they're tracking and when the lead players are doing all their work, a couple times, go down outside and cry tears of joy.
Yeah.
There's magic happening upstairs.
Yeah.
You didn't expect these things to blossom into this. I knew in my head what they sounded like.
Mm-hmm.
So they didn't make it sound exactly like that, but boy, they did an awesome job at making it sound into something spectacular.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So some of the things, they're completely different from the basement recordings.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care. And the basement recording is real guitar heavy and stuff. And the studio recording is just pretty.
Yeah.
And so, things change in the studio too, but
Sure.
it was one of the most fun times I've ever had in my life.
Oh, that's great. Now, while you were down there, did you get a chance to play out at all? Did you do any open mics anywhere or anything like that?
Not this time.
Yeah.
A time prior, I had made sure I went down to visit, and I made sure I went to an open mic.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
And I had never done any up here at that point. This was like 3 or 4 years back, and I told myself I'm going to Nashville. My daughter went to college in Nashville. So
okay.
I was in and out.
Yeah.
And I went to an open mic there and had never been to one, and so I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know you had to listen to the featured artist for like an hour and a half or 2 hours before you get to play your one song.
Okay.
In a chair with 4 other people in a row. So
yeah,
it was a little tough in Nashville. It's a tight town, and there's not too many open mics.
That's the part where people have told me it can be intimidating. That whole element of it. Yeah.
They were all sitting in their chairs, and I was the last one, and I couldn't sit in my chair. I'm not a sitter when I sing.
Yeah.
I had to stand up. And,
yeah.
And I did my tequila song, and I did really well.
Yeah.
I did my basement recording of Tequila is out at the time, and it still is out right now on Songcast. You can find Kevin Kierstead. #Hydrate is the name of the song.
Okay.
AKA Tequila. But I played that one in Nashville. I made little QR codes on business cards and little stickers.
Smart.
I went in bathrooms and stuck my stickers in stalls.
Yeah.
I left my little cards everywhere.
Yep.
My Reverb Nation page got a few hits from some of those things.
Yeah, that's good.
So it was fun. Self-producing is tough. There's a lot to do. A lot to do.
Yeah, so absolutely.
But Nashville, it was a little intimidating, but I'd been there with my daughter, so I love the town. Love the town, obviously.
Yeah.
Couldn't wait to play there. Can't wait to play there someday as an artiste.
Oh, I can imagine. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, should we play another one of these studio tracks?
Miss Me When I'm Gone is one of my favorites.
Okay.
That was one of the ones I was never able to pre-record. Most of the other ones had a pre-recording. That one I went down with, and I just played through it, and they took it from there. It's
No
got
kidding.
a groove to it, and
Yeah.
it's got a groove to it.
It does, yeah. It does, absolutely. All right, let's give this a spin. If you're just joining us, KtK is with us, Kevin Kierstead. But KtK is that's the name of the project, right? That's what you're going with yeah. And for those of you watching online, if you're watching on YouTube, he's got the shirt too with the cool. I do like the logo.
KtK, the T is me.
Is T your middle initial?
Kevin Thomas.
That's what. That's what. We have the same middle name.
All right.
I'm also Thomas.
There's another Kevin Thomas Kierstead in this area too.
Is there really?
Yes, there is.
Oh, jeez. That's funny. All right. Well, let's give this a spin. So this is called, the full title is Miss Me When I'm Gone?
Miss Me When I'm Gone.
Miss Me When I'm Gone by KtK. Check it out.
I can't do it all anymore. I'm staying in my place, but I'm staring out the door. Miscommunication is scrambling up my brain, hidden innuendo driving me insane. Maybe today might be the day. I know, I gotta get away. You're gonna miss me. You're gonna miss me. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. When I'm gone, yeah. You're gonna miss me. You're gonna miss me. You're gonna miss me. You're gonna miss me, miss me, miss me when I'm gone. Oh, I can have my own opinion if I keep it to myself. I can talk about our problems just with someone else. I can make my own decision if I'm sure that it complies. But you think I just screwed up again? I can see it in your eyes. Maybe today might be the day. I know, I've gotta get away. You're gonna miss me. You're gonna miss me. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. When I'm gone, yeah. You're gonna miss me. You're gonna miss me. You're gonna miss me. You're gonna miss me, miss me, miss me when I'm gone. Maybe my chance the clouds will part and I'll see your light of day. I'll just get back into line and do everything you say. You're gonna miss me. You're gonna miss me. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. When I'm gone, yeah. You're gonna miss me. You're gonna miss me. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone.
That is Miss Me When I'm Gone, the radio edit from KtK, Kevin Kierstead, who is here with us live in studio. Yeah, you were saying at the end of the song, the other version ends a little bit differently. Little differently, yeah. No, but I love that. I do love the groove on that. And the guitar playing. So is that all you as well?
No, I don't play the guitar on that. Only bass.
Okay.
Guitarist was in Nashville. Mike Sherry is his name, and amazing, absolutely amazing.
What's going on in your mind when he's laying down that solo? Like, you must be over the moon, like, at how well that's coming out, because his solo is fantastic. Everything he did on that track was fantastic.
Absolutely fantastic. And that was like his second time. That was only his second time.
Really? Yeah.
So I think that was one of the moments I listened to it, and then it was being remixed. I went down and cried. You know, these things. It's like so amazing what these people come up with. Like I said, the pros are worth every penny.
Yep.
But he nailed it exactly what I wanted. Exactly what I wanted.
Yeah.
Because he heard the angst in the song.
Yep.
He
Yep.
caught the groove. And that was the bass line too. The groove is in the bass line. It's in his line. But there's multiple. So you listen to that and you only hear a guitar or two, but you don't know there's several layers. And so the amazing part of the studio, he plays the rhythm part for that. And then the producer says, okay, pick up the Strat. Do the same exact thing with the Strat now instead of Les Paul. Oh, okay, do that. Okay, now we're plugging you in a different amp. Multiple takes of the same thing. Different sounds and different instruments. The producer built the sound. So it sounds like one guitar, but it's actually multiples of different guitars and different amps that are cleverly woven together to craft that. And so there's the different tracks too. And so there's multiple takes of multiple. That was the fun part of listening to it. The leads weren't just the one time, obviously. But, things. And then the producer would reach down. So all the leads and most of the guitar playing was done in the control booth. You know, the amp was in the other room. And it was, so this was the funniest part. I went to help Mike come in, and I went to pick up his amp. You put it on the ground outside the car, and I went for the handle, and Zach and Mike both looked at me and said, "Don't pick it up by the handle."
Oh, really?
57 Fender Tweed vintage, something or other. Just don't pick them up by the handle. But brought it upstairs, they plugged it in, and had a giant hum in it. I'm like, why are they bringing this here? And Zach gets in the studio on the other side in the control booth, and he pulls up this little plug-in, and doop, 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 and all of a sudden, no hum, all gone. So he just knocked it right out of the thing. And then everything out of it was clean and pure after that. It was on 11, and so the guy was in our room playing. And so you're just sitting in a room with his pedal board, just a few pedals. The producer is reaching down half the time, changing the pedals. Doing all kinds of stuff. So, the musicians are one thing, and the producer, the magic producer, is really the key element of all that. Zach KtK, shout out once again. Wild Feather Recording, Nashville, Tennessee.
Did any of the songs you recorded there come out like a lot different than what you had imagined, or was everything pretty close? Or I mean, obviously, I'm sure a lot of them came out, better than you had even imagined, right? But did any of them come out? I guess what I'm really asking is, were there any surprises where at the end of it you were like, wow, this is, I like this, but it's not necessarily what I thought it was going to be?
Absolutely. I Don't Care That I Hope We Play Later. It's one of those songs that was a basement recording, and it was heavy guitar, heavy into the guitar. And I leaned on the D chord and just rolled around with the bottom things, but it was heavy on the top end of the two strings being the same sound all the time. And when it got to Nashville, that was gone, and I kind of realized it, but I loved what was happening with it. And I got back and I let a friend listen to it. And they said, that song is completely different. I was like, you know what? You're right. It is different. So what they morph and turn into, I accept that there's different versions of different songs, and they'll be played differently many times. And so the heavy guitar version is my open mic version that I go to all the time, and it still is the root. And but I love the stuff that came out of the studio. Is excellent.
That must be exciting too. Like not only seeing these things or hearing these things that you've come up with, these ideas that are now these fully produced songs, but when something does turn out differently, there's something kind of adventurous about that, right? Like,
absolutely. You'll take it to the edge and push it. And so all of my ideas I think are good and in my head, and the songs, they're of course in my head, they're all hits. When you present them to other people and other people's input comes into them and they morph, is when they start to get wings. And change into something different. Hopefully for something good, it depends who you're working with, but all these guys were pros, and this stuff even happens live at open mics and things when you're working on originals, and you just throw it out there. Come on up and play. It's EAB. Let's go. 145. You can do it. And what they end up coming up with is unique. Sometimes you need stuff I hadn't thought of. But
we should talk about the open mics.
Open mics. I've been doing open mics for about the past 14 months.
Yeah.
I'd only done that one in Nashville prior.
Oh, really?
And it was intimidating.
It's cool though that the first one you did was in Nashville of all places, right? Like
Yep.
like you jumped into the deep end of the pool before you really had any experience swimming. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And
Yeah.
I wondered what the New Hampshire open mics were going to be like. So my niece, Rachel Evanchoco, shout out to Granite State Blues Society.
Oh, yes. We've had a couple people from there on the show. Yeah.
My very first open mic in New Hampshire was July 1st, Keys Piano Bar, when they had an open mic on, I think it was a Monday night. Maybe.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. It might have been a Sunday. Hosted by One Dime Band. Shout out to One Dime Band. They were great hosts. I showed up at a blues open mic with an acoustic guitar. I felt like I had a rubber knife at a gunfight. And I didn't know what to play, but I had signed up.
Yeah.
And Rachel was going to meet me there, and Rachel all of a sudden couldn't make it. So here I am at my first open mic all by myself. I'm like, oh, okay.
Wow.
And then he called me up, and I played Mustang Sally.
Yep.
And so we did blues, and other people played along, obviously. They were awesome.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, it's great playing with these people, but I wish I knew some blues or something. So,
Yeah.
I didn't do any original then. I just played along with a couple of other things, but that was my first open mic. But of course, I was bit by the bug, and I started looking for where there was open mics, and it was you can do an open mic almost every night of the week if you're clever enough. It's hard to find them on Fridays and Saturdays. Those are where the people get paid. But Monday nights I found stumble in Lisa Geyer's open mic. She doesn't have it there anymore. I don't know if that'll come back. That was a wonderful time. I can talk about that in a little bit.
Sure.
Tuesday night, Casey's Rib Shack, Manchester.
Yep.
Tuesday night, also Milford Station 101.
Okay.
Wednesday night, Riley's Place in Milford, and Thursday night, Riley's Place in Milford. That's become my home base.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm living now. I go there almost every week. So if you want to hear any of my stuff, any originals, come down to Riley's Place in Milford, Wednesday or Thursday. I'm usually there.
Yeah.
I usually end up getting signed up last because I get there late, and so you won't catch me till near the end on a Thursday. But Wednesday nights is acoustic open mic there.
Okay.
Thursday nights they have a whole backline, drum set, bass, guitar amps. You could come down with your band, Matt, and jump up on stage and play your stuff or my stuff if you want.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's fun showing up with a band sometimes. Sometimes I do organize a few people and we show up.
Huh.
But those are, So open mics have been, I've been doing them past 14 months, almost every night of every week.
Excellent.
I sang all my life. I always helped people and did gigs with people, play bass. I play bass mostly.
Yeah. Me too. I'm a bass player.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah.
Play 5-string?
No, I've never played a 5-string in my life. I've never even picked one up in my hands.
String, my friend.
I know.
Wait till you hit that other string.
That's what everyone says. Yeah.
Drummers love that other string.
Yeah.
You can move drummers with your 5th string.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I believe it. I believe it.
I've got more smiles out of drummers that have never played with a 5-string bass player.
No kidding.
And then all of a sudden I jam with them and they're like, whoa, what is that vibe I'm feeling?
No kidding. Yeah.
That's part of getting your songs having a groove to them.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got the groove, then you can bounce down and have some low rumble going on they haven't felt before.
Yeah.
They like that stuff.
Some of the bands I've played in, that would have been really handy, actually. Yeah, I never. Oh, you know what I wanted to mention, too, though, about Milford, because you're talking about Milford. This comes up a lot on the show. Milford. So for people who don't know, people listening online from other areas, Milford isn't even, because people from other areas who don't know New Hampshire might think, because Milford comes up so often, that Milford is like this booming metropolis in New Hampshire, because it's like it's almost like the center of the music universe in New Hampshire is in what is actually this little town, Milford. There's so much going on in Milford for music. Like it's at a point where, like, at least, we do the show every Saturday, at least 2 or 3 times over the course of a month. Milford, somebody's talking about Milford and everything that's going on in Milford with music. It's really interesting. Like it seems like that town really, it's a music city, but it's not even a city. It's a town. You know what I mean? It's wild. And it's very cool.
I had never known that Milford was the music metropolis. I love that term.
Yeah.
That it is. you can walk around the Oval in Milford, and there will be 6 different places that you could walk in that someone's playing an acoustic guitar singing.
It's wild.
It's absolutely one of the most musically magical places of all.
Yeah.
I had never known a place like it existed. I surely hope there are other places in the country like Milford.
Yeah.
I would love to visit them.
And I'm sure there are. We just don't know because you wouldn't hear about them because they're just these towns, right? These small towns where, for whatever reason, music is really prevalent.
It's the smallest little town.
Yeah.
It is. There's music and within walking distance, you could go to 10 different places to hear a live act or a band.
It's
or
amazing.
Whatever you want.
It's amazing.
It is a blast showing up at the open mics at these different places too.
Yeah.
And now that I'm there, I'm recognized and I recognize others. I'm invited to play with others too. That's the funnest part. I don't want to ask to play, but if they want to ask me to play, I will.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, that's tremendous validation, right? When somebody says, "Hey, you want to play with us?" Yeah.
It's fun. So I was doing open mics and I was playing bass with some things that I would have my sister. So one of the greatest joys of my life has been making music with my sister.
No kidding.
She's the alto, I'm the tenor. We can make you sound great, Matt.
Yeah.
We'll back you up and make you sound awesome.
Yeah.
It's been fun. And sometimes she's available and she'll come down to Riley's, and I have different drummer friends. One of my drummer friends, Gene Richard from 6 Ways to Sunday, the band that I'm working for tonight.
Okay.
He's their lead singer, but he's my drummer.
Okay.
And I bring him in there and different guitarists and stuff, but we will do the whole band stuff with some of these originals as well.
Yeah.
And we also play annually at a camp for physically and mentally handicapped people. We've played it for 15 years now. We started out in the dining hall, me and Barb doing Amazing Grace, Take Me Out to the Ball Game on the piano and guitar, and bringing in others. And now we play in the gymnasium. This past year we were told no light show, no blow-ups,
really,
and no confetti cannons.
Okay. Yeah.
So this past year, I actually brought cotton snowballs instead, and we had an indoor snowball fight. So
no kidding.
I try to bring something every year for these people to props to play with. One year it was noisemaker things.
Yeah.
One year we let them come up and sing a few things too. But we played there, 15 years running.
Excellent.
It's one of the greatest blessings is playing people who really appreciate it, who don't get to see bands and things. We're their dance for their week.
Yeah.
It's a faith-based camp. We're there, let their hair down and have a dance night.
Yeah.
So we do a couple of faith-based songs, but we do mostly Taylor Swift and all that kind of stuff. So we'll have the whole band. And
that's fantastic.
One year we did the Stroll by the Diamonds. Well, all the wheelchairs went down the middle of the gymnasium. For 10 minutes we played that song. And we loved it.
Yeah.
And they love it. It's one of the greatest joys is playing there every year. But that's with my sister, one of the greatest joys of my life.
Yeah.
Making music with my sister. So shout out to Barb Patch.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Does she also does she do her own thing musically, or does she only perform with you, or?
So she's recorded with me on the 14 songs we did. So I went to Nashville the first time by myself.
Yeah.
I went in February again to do 6 more songs, and me and Barb drove down.
Yeah.
Great trip of my life. If you want a good trip of your life, spend 18 hours in a car with your sibling.
Yeah.
The person who knows you the best will bring up all kinds of things you don't even remember, So
sure, no doubt.
Wonderful times, though.
Yeah.
And she had never been in a big studio either. And it was, I think, one of the greatest trips she's had as well. So
that's so cool.
My daughter also came in and did some of the vocals. One of the songs that we won't hear today, but Tied Up, Baby in Love.
Okay.
My daughter sang with me. So she's the female lead on that song. It goes back and forth. It's
nice.
Like a duet type.
Oh, that's so cool.
And several songs that we wrote even at church. So with Barb, I did 5 years of church band.
Yeah.
My kids were 2 and 5, and 5 years of every week, 3 new songs a week. So at the time, I looked at it as difficult and, I got to go do this again. But
Sure.
it was the greatest learning experience
Oh, no doubt.
I could have never asked for.
Yeah.
And it was absolutely wonderful. You had to work on new things every week, things you'd never heard before.
Yeah.
And you had to learn your harmony part and your guitar part, your
Yeah.
bass part. Oh, the drummer's out. You're playing drums this week. Okay. So things like that.
Yeah.
So one of the greatest learning experiences she gave me without me realizing it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the thing you don't realize till later, right? How important that was in
Absolutely.
And having that foundation musically and yeah.
And the foundation did come from the religious music in the beginning. We
Sure.
were all brought up there, and she does that every week still.
Yeah.
I do that probably once a month.
Yeah.
There's a need for musicians at local churches.
Mm-hmm.
They could use any of us anytime. They are so glad when I come play music.
Yeah.
They're just so thankful and joyous.
Yeah.
And they try to pay me. I don't accept it at this
Really?
time.
Yeah.
Some of the piano people, they're paying gigs at churches for
Sure.
musicians, but I'm not interested in any of those. But there is a need for any musicians out there to serve in that fashion if they're available to do so.
Oh yeah. I grew up in Concord and we used to go to St. John's on Sunday and they always had a band.
The worship team, be part of the worship team.
Yeah, it's funny. I don't remember ever hearing that term, specifically worship team. But I just remember and I don't think they had any kind of a name or anything. They were just, but I think it was pretty consistently the same people each week. But they would do these songs. They were religious songs, but they were but they weren't hymns. You know what I mean? Like they would do a song called "Share a Little Bit of Your Love."
Okay,
but it was like "Share a little bit of your love, my friends. Share a little bit of your love." But it wasn't a hymn. That any of us had ever heard before. I don't know. They may have even written it themselves. I don't know. But they would do songs like that. You know what I mean? Like almost borderline secular. Some of them, but just very positive, uplifting songs. If that makes sense. But yeah, I was always kind of fascinated by that. Because it was I've never heard that. I mean, they would do. I suppose they would do hymns too. My memory of it is fuzzy. This was when I was a kid, but yeah. Daryl Hall, I've heard say in interviews, he credits his mother taking him on Sundays, and they, in Philadelphia, they would go to a black church, and that's how he learned to singing at the black church. Because that gave him that foundation, and his mother was apparently a really good singer too, but she insisted on bringing him there so that he could learn how to sing like her, and that's how he developed that soulful voice.
It's a great foundation, and it's a lot of fun to sing in church. I did the choirs, and then they learned that I could find the note and read the note and follow it on the sheet music. So I was pulled into a quartets. And things like that. And quartets were good. Sing along with background tapes.
Yep.
And touring different churches with the PV and Shure column speakers, the old school stuff.
Oh, wow.
And so that was, my younger days, that was a lot of fun. The church was a great foundation to learn. And so singing hymns, we would sing those in the pews, and we would sing our harmony parts. And sooner or later, we would get bored singing harmony. And we would sing off key on purpose so that the old ladies would look at us with
really
funny. We would sing so well that we would sing off key on purpose just for fun a few times. So, the church was the foundation of singing and learning sound stuff, learning how to plug in wires, learning what all those buttons do,
yeah.
all that stuff.
Absolutely. Well, we talked about it a bit. Do you want to play this track, I Don't Care?
Let's do I Don't Care.
And
one of my favorites. This is my radio song.
Okay.
So at every open mic, I get smiles from this one at every open mic too. So it sounds like a love song. It is a love song. It's actually written from the perspective of your pug, your pet.
Oh, okay.
So it's unconditional love. I don't care about anything. I don't care about what you look like, what you smell like. I don't care. Just let me be with you.
Yeah.
So I don't think people will hear that it's from their pet. I always thought it could be used as the ASPCA commercial or something like that.
Oh,
too.
yeah.
So, but I Don't Care is one of the ones that morphed from the basement recording into something quite different when the pros got it, and it's beautiful. Lots of keyboards, layers that I didn't expect.
Yeah.
That's where a lot of the new stuff came from, how sounds changed when you added a player on an instrument that could be any other instrument. And so a lot of things changed in that. And it really became something beautiful.
Yeah. All right, great. Let's give this a spin. This is I Don't Care. And this is KtK. Our friend Kevin Kierstead is here with us live in studio. And let's give this a spin.
Fancy clothes, or the way that you strike a pose that keeps me hanging round without a frown. Your personal clown, it's not the funny things you say or the silly games we play that keep me sticking round. I'll never ever let you down. Making your big plans and everything's okay. If you want opinions, I got nothing to say. 'Cause I don't care, I'll go with you anywhere. I don't care about your old tattoos or the color of your hair. I don't care, downtown, back road, seaside, mountaintop, or way up in the air. Wherever I'm with you, I don't care. It ain't the way that you bat your eyes or the way you let out those sighs that keeps me hanging round, frown upside down. Your personal clown, it's not the crazy things you say or the records that we play that keep me sticking round. I'll never ever let you down. Making your big plans and everything's okay. If you want opinions, I got nothing to say, 'cause I don't care, I'll go with you anywhere. I don't care about your old tattoos or the color of your hair. I don't care, downtown, back road, seaside, mountaintop, or way up in the air. Wherever I'm with you, I don't care. Where we walk, where we eat, where we go, who we meet, if we talk, if we're fast or slow. I only know the one thing I can't hide. When I'm by your side, I feel so alive. I don't care. Tattoos or the color of your hair. I don't care, downtown, back road, seaside, mountaintop, or way up in the air. Wherever we go to, whatever we may do, as long as I'm with you, I don't care.
That is I Don't Care, and that is Kevin Kierstead, also known as KtK, and he is here with us live in studio, and that's a great song. I was telling Kevin off air that I'm going to hear that in my head now in the morning when the cat, Jenny, and I have a cat who will sit outside the bathroom door meowing, wanting to come in. Well, I shave, watch me shave, you know.
I don't have a pet, but that's the perspective I chose when I wrote it.
Yeah.
You know, how they don't care what you look. They don't care that you smell. They don't care. Just let me be with you.
Right.
So
exactly.
That's the whole vibe of that song.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Now, are these, so the songs that you've recorded, are these all, are these part of an album, or what's the plan to do with these?
That's my hope, is that this is an album package. I have 14 of them.
Yeah.
I'm working on my artwork right now, so I will have CDs to sell. I want a physical media.
Yeah.
It costs a little bit to get the albums done. I'll probably make an album pressing. If I sell enough CDs, I'll probably press a couple.
Do some vinyl. Yeah, nice.
But the CDs are real cheap to have made.
Yeah.
So the do-it-yourself music career thing is is just coming upon me now. I'm just learning all the ins and outs of that.
Yeah.
I'm finding partners and helpers like Eric from Jamdemic.
Yep.
Who's great with all that marketing stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Know? And let's talk Jamdemic for a minute while I can. They have lots of their own original stuff out. They're a force in this southern New Hampshire area. And so if you guys can get out and catch Jamdemic, do it. They're good. And I'll probably be running sound for them. So come on by and say hi.
Excellent. Excellent. Yeah, absolutely.
So yes, the dream is to make the package, and so I'm working on my artwork. I've written my liner notes. I have all my credits for all the people, and to have a package in my hand before Christmas to hand to my family at Christmas time.
Yeah.
But to have stuff to sell at open mics. So I have a couple of options of how it's getting posted online, and I posted I Don't Care on my Songcast account, and it's having a little trouble with the artwork.
Oh, the artwork,
so I'm not sure if they're the venue I'm going to choose, so I'm undecided as to how to release it all.
Yeah.
I Don't Care will be out there eventually because that's the first one. I was hoping to tell you today it's available.
Oh, okay,
but it's
gotcha.
not quite yet. It's still having some issues.
Yeah.
And that's also making me wonder. So do-it-yourself music we were talking about is a tough gig. There's lots of different options.
Yeah.
Things to choose from and things to where to release your music through. So I'm hoping someone loves me, and what I really need is management. But,
right.
I'm doing it all myself, and I'm stepping out there, and this is the year that I'm going to put the effort into showing up and getting all the music out there. And so it is going to be an album package.
Excellent. Good.
All 14 songs.
Good.
I didn't want to sell anyone short and just have 10, so I have 14. The 15th song I recorded in 1992, a song called Rat Race, and at Ryan Song Studios in Pepperell. And that was remastered, so that might not make the album.
Oh.
But I'll keep that one in my pocket, as a bonus track for something, or who knows.
Yeah.
The original tape on that was 1/4-inch tape. Zach had it in Nashville, but when he opened the tape that had been in storage since 92, heat had gotten to it over the years, and it was unusable.
Okay.
So we had to use an old MP3, and he said, "This is okay." I said, "It's okay. Make it sound as much as you can like the others, but it's not quite as good as sounding as the others. It's a different vein, so it's not going to make this collection. But it'll definitely be out there posted someday."
I'm curious to hear it. Yeah.
So
wow.
I'll have it for you later. You can have a copy.
Oh, awesome. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. 92. And then, so when's your next appearance?
So let's see. I just did Pumpkin Fest in Milford.
Oh, yeah.
We're talking to Milford.
Yeah.
I ran sound for 6 bands at the Keysfield stage. It's the first time they had bands at the Keysfield. Brand new, wooden, beautiful, that they built on a super fun site. Nice stage, nice wooden top, stone backing. Ran sound for 6 acts there, and I was the 7th act. That was right before the end, second to last. I got to do 4 songs there.
Yeah.
So my next thing, I have a showcase at Riley's place in Milford coming up December 27th.
Okay.
I got an hour and a half. I'm going to start off some things by myself. Probably I Don't Care all alone on acoustic, because that's when I do well on acoustic all by myself.
Yeah.
And so at the Keysfield thing, I planned my 4-song set really well. I did I Don't Care all by myself on acoustic. Second song, I brought 2 friends up, and we did Simon and Garfunkel, Cecilia a cappella.
Nice. Wow. No kidding.
Third song, we did an original blues. So this original blues song, Riley's Place has blues open mic on Sunday afternoons from 1 to 4.
Yeah.
I had been, like I told you, I went to the blues one, the first one I ever went to at Keys Piano Bar, and I felt like I had a rubber knife at a gunfight.
Yeah.
So I had always stayed away from Riley's Sunday blues thing, other than I poked my head in and said hello and saw the incredible guitar players and saxophone, all these incredible musicians.
Yeah.
I went to Riley's one Sunday with my bass, and I walked up on stage, and I signed up, and I walked up on stage, and they said, "What are you doing?" I said, "We're doing an original." And the drummer looked at me like, "People don't do originals at Blues Jam."
Yeah.
I said, "Well, it's 1/4/5. They said, "Is it the format?" I said, "It's the right blues format. Don't worry."
Yeah.
I'm doing it. And the drummer was Phil DeLuca was his name.
Okay.
He looked at me like I had 2 heads.
Yeah.
You're doing an original? I said, "Yeah, you'll be all right. Just watch me for the changes."
Yep.
And at the end of the song, he gave me a big giant thumbs up and a smile. And he says, "You're a good singer."
Yeah.
And so I had won him over in that one song. And then I played along with blues. I just played bass with whatever they wanted me to after that. But I haven't been back since, other than just visit and say hi. But Phil DeLuca played on stage with me at Keys Field. When I did Keys Field, I wanted to bring in town people that I'd met over the course of this year of doing open mics, and that I had made friends with, and that liked me because I'd won them over, in my head. And I love that fact that he wanted to come play Keys Field. So Keys Field was a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
And so I did that blues number with him, and I had Scott Gibbs come up and play guitar, a really good guitarist, and he's the one I'm going to be working with going forward. I got
nice.
Scott Gibbs, Mark Shemet, and Kevin Johnson.
Yeah.
Going to be playing, and my sister, to work on the original act that'll be coming out in 2026.
Okay.
Look for KtK.
Oh.
We might be going to MMI. Kevin Kierstead, I'm not sure the name will be going under, probably KtK, but
okay.
We will be having the full band thing with the, so my favorite type of music is searing molten lava guitar with 3-part harmony over the top of it.
There you go.
And we will be having a lot of that too.
Nice. Nice. Very good. Very good. Kevin, where should people go to keep up with you online? Where's the best place to go to keep up with everything you're doing?
So I'm a fledgling. I'm new to this, but I just made less than a month ago my Facebook band page. And
okay.
Eric from Jamdemic is going to help me with my marketing. So you will see it spreading quickly once he gets his hands to help me. I got a few things I got to help him with too. So we have a wonderful working relationship of give and take. And,
good.
And I'm doing some sound of Big Bear too.
Okay.
Big Bear Lodge, Andre Institute of Art, where Eric and Jamdemic do.
Oh, right. I remember him. He was talking about that. Yeah.
Another great venue to go see live acts in the Brookline.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Oh, and I forgot to mention the other Brookline open mic every other Thursday, the Alamo.
Okay.
I took my a cappella team down there.
No kidding.
We did about 8 songs there. That was a lot of fun.
Oh, wow.
People don't expect that.
Yeah, no kidding,
mic.
huh?
And at open mics, I do a lot of girl songs a lot of times. Girl songs are in my range. Boy songs are usually out of it. I have to change the key.
Yeah.
But girl songs are in my range, and people don't expect that from me either. So, come out and catch me sometime, and I might do something unexpected. I hope to something you like.
Excellent. Well, very good. Well, we're going to close out the segment in a moment with Follow Your Dreams, another great song. Anything we should know about this before we play it?
So this one, I had a live recording of this song from 91, 92. I showed up at the studio in February. My sister was with me. Yeah. I also took a risk that I didn't know. I brought Zachary Stone. Shout out to Zachary Stone, drummer from New Hampshire. He was a young kid. He had played at my house in my basement and jammed once or twice when he was 16 or 17.
Yeah.
And I knew he was a good drummer. He had some videos where he played outside of Fenway Park at 10 years old.
Oh, wow.
Zach Stone, and a lot of hits on YouTube.
Yeah.
So he's active in the industry down there. He's in a band called Graylee right now. They played a few nights ago. He's really active. But I brought him into the studio with me, and Zach KtK, the producer, says, you took a risk bringing a young kid in here. Most of these people, they can't stay in time. They can't do this. They can't do that. He goes,
yeah.
I said, well, he's from New Hampshire. I really wanted him, and he was pretty good. So,
yeah.
And it turns out I hit a home run.
Yeah.
Zach Stone's been called back by Zach KtK at Wildfeather to do some stuff. So
yeah.
Zach turned out to be a really good drummer. So the song was Follow Your Dreams, and I'm playing it for Zach in the studio. And Zach actually had heard it and listened to it many times. Zach listened to all the ones I had him on and did them almost to a T to the old band recordings really well.
Yeah.
And he did the new ones he'd never heard. There was 2 he got cold that he hadn't even heard before.
Yeah.
But I played it on the little JBL speaker, and Zach KtK walks in this control room and says, "What the heck is that you're listening to?"
Yeah.
And I said, "That's the song we're doing, dude." And it's this one, Follow Your Dreams.
Okay.
It turned out Zach Stone killed it on drums. Yeah. It's very drum heavy.
Yep.
Synth heavy, it turned out to be. Zach KtK encouraged Mike Sharp, the synth player from Nashville. Excellent. He said, think the cars. And so you might hear some of the cars in there, we hope.
Okay.
And yeah, the guys did really good with it. But Zach Stone on drums on this one.
All right.
Shout out to Zach Stone. And the other drummer who I didn't shout out to is Shaky. When I walked in Wild Feather Recording Studios, well, first let's start at Milford. Milford people says, why are you going to Nashville to record? We have studios around here. I said, do you have gold and platinum albums hanging on the walls of your studio up here?
Right.
And they were quiet. So
yeah,
that's why I went to Nashville. And some of those gold and platinum walls on the walls were Shaky's albums from playing on Kid Rock's album.
Oh, okay.
So Shaky played drums on my 8 songs, and he played for Kid Rock. So Shaky, shout out to Shaky. All the guys at Zach's studio were awesome.
Oh, very good.
The one I brought, but Follow Your Dreams was, Zach was a little afraid of it, but it came out really good.
Okay, all right. So we'll give this a spin to close out the segment. And if you are listening live, stick around. Of course, in the third hour, we have Euphemia in the house, and really looking forward to talking with them. But KtK, Kevin Kierstead, thank you so much.
I got one more shout out to Dream Track Studios, Gary Connolly. I'm going to be doing some work there coming up. They're just getting started. They're a new studio in Milford. They got the best recording stuff in the world.
Oh, excellent.
Less than a mile from my house. Completely surprised about that.
Oh, very cool.
I don't know how that landed anywhere near me, and this guy's my friend, and he likes my original music. So
yeah,
we hope to be doing some stuff at Dream Track Studios in Milford.
Oh, excellent. Excellent. Very good. All right. Well, we will do this again in the future, my friend. Absolutely. Wonderful to have you here. Thanks you so much
for having me, Matt.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And here it is. This is Follow Your Dreams by KtK.
Stuck in a rut, same old routines every day. You're sick and tired of going to work, but that's the price we've all got